Welcome back to Divination Tarot. It's Walt here, and today is September the 29th, which is a Saturday, just in case you don't know. This reading is going to be for the water signs, so Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. And instead of wasting a bunch of time today with just shuffling and getting 10 poppers, I decided to just pre-shuffle, get 5 poppers, lie them out in a row of 5. And I will be taking the other 5 from the top of the deck, and then we'll be working from the bottom of the deck, where all the hidden energy is, because that's where the good stuff is. So, water signs. Again, you know, I need to explain this in all my videos, and I'll get it under control someday. But for now, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Don't freak out if something comes up that you don't, I don't want to freak anybody out and put, fear in your hearts or anything like that. Hold on, I just had to make sure that all the cards are displayed correctly. It is on an angle, I'm sure y'all can tell that. It bothers the crap out of me, but anyway. Water signs, it seems like, oh yeah, another thing is the energy can flip, so I mean, like, if this isn't you, it could be somebody else that you're involved with, or, something, but, don't freak out. The things that resonate with you will, and the things that don't, it could be with somebody else. Don't get concerned. But anyway, it feels like there's some truth, or you want to deliver some truth to somebody. It feels like you're really apprehensive to overcome whatever this is. It feels like you're still very disappointed about past upsets. Like, you're focused on the past, but you don't realize that there's still love there. I don't know if you view this person as the one. They could possibly view you that way, or it could be a mutual energy. It does feel like they or you would like to extend your energy, but it feels like you're kind of apprehensive and possibly anxious to cause this transformation. Feels like there's a lot of pessimism there. It feels like some negative self-talk possibly as well, separating you from this emotional fulfillment. So I don't know if this is struggles with other people, or it could be a struggle internally, but we'll start pulling some of the hidden energy. Sorry, I had a little itch. So it definitely feels like you're trying to heal. You're trying to heal from the past. Like, you're definitely feeling kind of defeated in a way. Like, it feels like an empty victory to do with love. So I don't know if this is a recent relationship or somebody that you're thinking about, but we'll clarify. The King of Cups. So you definitely feel that this person is somebody that you could see yourself with. It feels like you think highly of them. Or they think highly of you, actually. It feels like you both feel kind of defeated by whatever happened. I'm going to clarify the King of Pentacles, the Queen of Cups. It definitely feels like you're in your emotions. It doesn't feel like you might be expressing yourself. There may be some anger towards this person still. I almost feel like you may feel like you've been betrayed in some way. Get another clarifier. It definitely feels like you're trying to move past into calmer waters. You're trying to get past the fear, the anxiety, and the past disappointments. I feel like this person could be really focused on career right now. It doesn't feel like you're letting go of this person. And it doesn't feel like that person really wants to let you go either, because they're still passionate about you and they're following their intuition, or you're following their intuition. Feels like there might be some confusion around... Sorry. But it feels like there might be some confusion or some illusion around this situation. And that's what's stopping you from moving forward. It feels like this person is dealing with a little bit of inner conflict as well. Feels like you or they are possibly both at a crossroads, trying to figure out the next step. And really try to put the games to rest. I feel pettiness as well. It feels like there's a lot of turmoil. Yeah, there's a lot of turmoil. Not only internally, but externally with other people as well. I gotta stop grabbing the friggin' deck upside down. But I'm just trying to see, alright, what time we're ringing up to. Definitely feels like you still got some healing to do. You definitely have to focus on yourself. Really nurture yourself. Practice self-love. Like I feel I'm getting a lot of worry off of the Empress for this reading. It feels like there's a lot of conflict between other people as well. I don't know if there's some arguments or other people kind of telling you what you should or shouldn't do. But this is definitely leaving you, stuck in your head. Definitely sleepless nights. Definitely feeling like some despair, some loss. And definitely reminiscing about the past. And it makes you feel like you've been left out in the cold, or your energy is just feeling very stuck at the moment. Like I did mention in another reading. And this is why I need a producer. But like I said in the other reading, the energy is a little tricky right now. With the full moon, we're kind of coming out of the full moon right now. Chiron is in orbit, so there are going to be a lot of emotions and stuff coming out to kind of force us to heal. So, I mean, you might be feeling all kinds of ways and not understanding it, but it's definitely gonna lead you to that internal balance inside. This is unacceptable. You can't be just doing that. That's not what this is about. It feels like there might be some addictions as well. But again, you know, like, I don't like to just be like, you know, a lot of people think the devil card's a bad thing, but honestly, like, that just screams Capricorn to me. I am feeling some addictions, though. It doesn't necessarily have to be anything crazy, but, it feels like a lot of focus on the past. There may have been some of that devil energy, some toxic energy in the past that feels heavy. You're trying to move away from it. And that's the justice. You know, a lot of times it's the internal conflict and being stuck on the past and our past disappointments that really leave us stuck. You know, even though the energy is kind of tricky, a lot of the times it's us that leave ourselves stuck, unfortunately. Like, I think you need to use some discernment, really kind of look inside. Try to use your intuition. It feels like there might be a lot of secrets around this person. Virgo card. I'm not feeling that there is. I think this is just like, I'm almost feeling like this is almost like you don't know the whole story, and that's what kind of spooks you. And it's left you feeling burdened. But, you know, the universe is pushing this forward regardless, so, you know, it's a 10, so that's end of cycle. So this is definitely the end of a cycle. The universe is trying to push you forward. And, yeah, judgment. So, I mean, essentially you need to make a decision, or the universe is just going to move it forward and judgment will be made anyway. If I've learned anything, there is more at work behind the scenes, and we are in control of a lot of our decisions. With some of the decisions that are fated, there is no escaping judgment, unfortunately. And it's just feeling like this person definitely is just trying to manifest. Like, if this isn't you, and it's somebody else, then it feels like they're definitely focused on, like, balancing out their energies. Like, I'm not getting any third parties off of this card. It's definitely like a as above, so below type of person or energy. Very focused on the healing, doing the self-love. But that could be, you know, water sign, or it could be somebody that you're involved with. And it's either they feel that you have a lot of options, or you feel that they have a lot of options. But it feels like they are It doesn't feel like you're an option to them. Like they view you as the Queen of Wands. So it feels like they do have a lot of, they see your potential. They know, like they definitely feel you are the star, or you feel they are the star. To me, this is a very nurturing energy, especially for this reading. Like if this is you or them, there's definitely like a lot of self-nurturing happening, a lot of healing that you or they are trying to do. But it definitely does feel like they view you as the Queen of Wands and the star. So there's a lot of passion there, and they do feel that you are a very nurturing energy, or you could view them that way. Feels like there could be a feeling of lack, though, financially. Maybe career-wise, maybe you're considering a new career path. You're worried about your stability, which is another thing that's caused some concern and a lot of self-doubt, feeling that you can't stand on your own. It feels like you got a lot on your plate right now too. We're not gonna run through the whole deck. We'll see. You know, on this phone, it's so freaking hard to see what time it is, or the time of the recording, so I'm trying to time these out so everyone gets about the same amount of read, but you know what? I apologize if it's a little shorter, a little longer. Don't go telling the other elements about it. I don't need anybody knocking on my door. I mean, somebody knocked on my door earlier, and I don't know who they were. I was scared to get out of bed because I thought it was the Jehovah's Witnesses. I mean, it'll be an interesting conversation when we do converse, and I'm like, yeah, I'm a tarot reader, and they're, you know, I'm kind of excited for that conversation, honestly, but that's just me. Also, a little too excited to shuffle these cards, apparently, but we're going to use the Nicola deck, see what other energies we can pick up for the water signs for September 29th. I mean, water signs, the energy's been a little fucking weird for y'all lately. It doesn't feel as bad today, luckily. Like, you definitely in your emotions. But that's water signs for you. I mean, there's nothing bad with it. I mean, like, I got a lot of water in my chart, too, so. Yeah, it definitely feels like you gotta balance out your energies. It feels like you're kind of exerting your energy in a lot of spots right now. It's left you feeling kind of drained. Not so emotionally satisfied. But it definitely feels like there's some fears with yeah, it seems like you're kind of back and forth in your head right now. It could be because of this, the fears, the conflicts, maybe what others have told you. It definitely feels like you have a lot of love to give, but you're scared. Why? I'm getting a lot of uncertainty here. That's what I'm feeling. uncertainty that, let's clarify. Fear of being hurt again. A lot of water signs, I can definitely relate with you there. It feels like you're trying to really purge some of those negative energies within yourself. It feels like you're trying to let go of some fears. Possibly some energy that hasn't been really serving you. Alright, so we're going to pull a couple more of them, do the oracles. We'll grab that one. Five of Cups. We're getting a lot of nostalgia off that card. There's someone that made you feel safe and protected. Definitely feels like you're just in a point of indecision. I mean, I think a lot of signs are right now, so not throwing any shade, water signs. I have too much water in my charts, y'all, so we're going to pull a Universe Oracle, see what we got. We'll pull Earth Oracle, we'll pull a Wiccan Oracle. We've got oracles for days. See what that was. Alright. Keep shuffling. These bigger ones are kind of harder to get to pop, so maybe just split it. Pull this one. Instead of praying for an outcome, I pray the highest good for all. And that's an important thing that I've learned too. Like, I mean, try not to focus on an outcome. Just try to focus on, the highest good for all. So, I mean, it's not just about yourself. It's about everybody around you. Try to focus on what's doing right for you, obviously, but try to consider the bigger picture. We'll pull in Earth Wisdom. And again, we'll just do this. Splitter. And we have Grace. I don't know where the book is, so I'm not going to read from it, but what I'm just pulling off of this, so maybe you need to reconnect with nature. It may help you feel grounded. I know a lot of people don't like meditating and stuff, and honestly, I meditated a lot within the last couple of months, but I don't really meditate that much anymore. But I do really feel connecting with nature can be beneficial as far as grounding your energies. So, the water signs, maybe that'll be my suggestion for today. Just get yourself into nature. Pull a Wiccan Oracle. Yeah, I'm definitely feeling connect with nature. Same with animals. Being an empath, I view them as pure. So, I mean, animals really they make anybody feel better. You have a bad day, you pet your cat, you pet your dog, you pet your friggin' hamster, it'll make you feel better. So my advice for today, water signs, is connect with nature, pet some friggin' animals, and don't focus on the outcome, just focus on the highest good for all. And that's what I got for today.